put me under. I had to get the pencil surgically removed.
Threw the pencil and it landed straight up.
Nathaniel.
And yours?
Jonathan.
Nathaniel, you were injured in school.
Right.
With a pencil.
Yes.
You sat down, according to the complaint. You sat down on your chair and you were stuck in the rear end with a pencil which lodged in your buttocks and had to be surgically removed. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And it is your claim that this young man was responsible.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, I assume that you didn't see how the pencil got there. Because if you had seen how the pencil got there, you wouldn't have sat on it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So you didn't see how it got there?
No, ma'am.
So Jonathan here is going to tell me, because I read the answer about the flying pencil, but I want him to tell me himself how the pencil got on his chair. So we're going to start from turn around and look at me.
12-year-old Nathaniel Mancha says his classmate, 12-year-old Jonathan Ayala, stuck him with a pencil. Jonathan claims it was an accident.
How old are you?
12.
How do you do in school?
Good.
How is your conduct in school?
Good, too.
Never have any complaints by the teachers?
A little bit only.
Speak up.
A little bit only.
And when the teachers complain about you a little bit only, what do they complain about?
Like sometimes talking and then like a little bit slacking off.
Now, you know Nathaniel, right?
Mm-hmm.
How long has he been in your class?
This year only.
Do you like him?
Uh-huh.
Did you play together?
Uh-huh.
Do you remember the day that he was hurt with the pencil?
Uh-huh. Yes, ma'am.
Tell me how the pencil got on his chair.
Well, I was doing my work and like the pencil was like small, so I didn't want it anymore. So I wanted to throw it to the trash, and
It's just the pencil was small,
yes.
and you're sitting in your seat,
Uh-huh.
and you wanted to throw the pencil in the trash.
Yes.
Where was the trash?
Next to Nate's chair.
And how far away from Nate were you sitting?
At least like 2.5 feet.
So very close.
Uh-huh. But
So now you got this little pencil, and you wanted to throw it away, and the trash was right next to him.
yes, it was right next to his chair.
What were you going to use to complete your work?
Another pencil that I had on my desk, which was bigger.
So you had a little well on your desk where you could keep the pencils?
And no, I always put my pencils next to my papers.
Do you have a book bag?
Yeah, in my backpack.
Where is your backpack?
I left it home that day.
What were you wearing to school?
My school emblem shirt and my jeans.
Your shirt have a pocket?
No.
Your jeans have a pocket?
Yeah, but they're tight.
You know you're pretty swift. You think that you're smarter than I am?
No.
You're not, Jonathan. Believe me, you're not. You know where I'm going with these questions?
Uh-huh.
Where do you think I'm going with these questions?
Trying to see if I'm telling the truth or not.
Yeah, trying to see if you could put the pencil someplace else rather than throw. What you're going to tell me is you threw the pencil into the trash. Or
No,
you
I
tried
tried.
to throw it into the trash.
Yeah, I was going to.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And it landed straight up on Jonathan's chair. And he sat on it. Right?
I didn't land straight on the chair. It was going through the chair when he sat on it because he was...
It was in midair when he sat on it.
Yes, it was pointing up.
How he got hurt?
Uh-huh.
Well, whose fault do you think that is?
Mine.
Right. Now we're getting somewhere. Why is it your fault?
Because I threw a pencil.
Because you threw the pencil. You had choices. Right?
Uh-huh.
You chose throwing the pencil. Right?
Right.
So whether you threw the pencil and he sat on it or you placed it on his chair as sort of a joke, it's your fault. Right? See, I knew we'd get somewhere. You got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Now you can sit down. I mean, Miss Ayala, quite frankly, you wrote the answer. You told me in the answer that this was nobody's fault. It was the pencil's fault. Oh, next to your mother. It's not the pencil's fault. It's his fault. He had choices. And at age 12, he has to understand that there are consequences to making the wrong choice. His choice was he could have held on to the pencil, he could have put it in his pocket, he could have placed it on the floor. He chose to throw it, according to him, which way out, but not impossible. Certainly not his fault that he sat down on his chair, right?
Right.
So now your son understands that it's his fault and his responsibility that he got hurt. Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand.
Perfect. Good. Now can I see his medical bills?
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of treatment did you get?
They put me under.
Under anesthesia?
Yes. And I had to get the pencil surgically removed from my buttocks.
Did you have any stitches?
Yes.
How many stitches did you have?
1.
Were you uncomfortable for a while?
Yes.
What did Jonathan say after you sat on the pencil? Did he apologize?
No.
Has he ever apologized to you?
No.
Have you spoken to him since this happened?
Yes.
Are you back to being friends?
Yes.
Good. Did you apologize?
No, I never got a chance to.
Well, now's a chance.
Sorry, Nate, for throwing the pencil.
Certainly, Miss Ayala, you don't expect the plaintiff to bear any of the cost of treating her son. They had almost $600 in unreimbursed medical bills, and that you are responsible for. Because as between the two of you, he's innocent and he's not. Whether he did it as a joke or whether he did it because he was negligent or because he wasn't thinking. So you are responsible for those medical bills. Are these your only bills?
Yes, ma'am.
Judgment for the plaintiff in the amount of $600, that's all.
Why was that excused? You may step out.
Because it was April Fool's, I thought it was a joke. He never made a malicious intent to hurt anybody. He started crying and panicking and that there was a piece still stuck in his rear.
I didn't mean to do it on purpose.
This wasn't a malicious act.
I think it was an April Fool's joke.
Man, this case is honestly hard to forget. When you really sit back and think about what happened here, it's almost unbelievable that something so small, literally a pencil, turned into surgery, anesthesia, stitches, and a courtroom judgment. But that's exactly the point. Small choices can lead to very real consequences. What really got me was how the judge broke it down so clearly. This wasn't about whether the kid meant to hurt someone. It wasn't about calling him evil or malicious. It was about responsibility. At 12 years old, you're old enough to understand that throwing something in a classroom is a choice, and every choice has a possible outcome, even if you don't expect the worst one to happen. And let's be honest, the explanation about the flying pencil landing straight up at the exact moment someone sits down, yeah, it sounds unlikely, but even if we believe it completely, the judge made the most important point. Intent doesn't erase accountability. You don't get to say, I didn't mean it, and walk away from the damage that was done. What also stood out to me was the victim here. Imagine being a kid, sitting down at school and ending up in surgery because of something like this. That's not funny, that's not a prank, and that's definitely not something a family should have to pay for out of pocket. Medical bills don't disappear just because it was an accident. At the same time, I do feel for the other kid too. You could hear it, the fear, the panic, the crying afterward. This wasn't some calculated attack. It was a moment of bad judgment that spiraled way out of control. And honestly, that's why this case hits so hard. Nobody wins here. One kid gets hurt, another kid learns a lesson the hard way, and both families walk away changed. But the ruling makes sense. The judge wasn't punishing, she was teaching. Teaching that actions matter, that excuses don't pay hospital bills, and that growing up means owning your mistakes, even when you never meant for things to go this far. Now, I really want to know what you think. Was this fair? Do you agree with the judge's reasoning, or do you think accidents like this shouldn't lead to legal responsibility? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I genuinely read them all. And if you enjoy real courtroom reactions like this, breaking down cases, choices, and consequences, make sure to like the video, comment your opinion, and subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel grow more than you know, and I truly appreciate every single one of you for watching.